Hello, good morning. Today we will see about a class object concept in Java. A class object concept in Java. So a class is defined for all programs in Java, since Java is a purely object oriented language. Okay, so we have to define a class like this. It is class. I am defining it as student. So the class name is student. So everything will be enclosed in this braces or parentheses. Okay, so class student. Now I am defining a variable as int class number, and I am using a type called string. String is a wrapper class. So string can be used for accepting text, or for storing text we can use string. So I am using string variable as name. Okay. Now I am defining a function as display. Inside this function I am writing code to display the values stored in this class number and name. So system.out.println class number, along with that a space, then along with that name. Okay, so plus is a concatenation operator used in Java for combining two strings. So this is system.out.println class number space name. So before that we need to initialize values to class number and name. This can be done either by accepting values from keyboard, or we can initialize values using a constructor. Here I am going to initialize values using a constructor. So this function constructor has the same name as of the class. It does not have any return type, and I am initializing values as class number equal to 1 and name equal to arrow. Okay, so I have initialized values to class number and name. Okay, so then void display is there. Now I am going to write the main function. Main function is defined as public static void main. So public static void main. Argument is a string array. So string args, and inside that I am creating an object. So our class now contains two member variables, class number and name, and I have a constructor and a function or method. In Java, functions are called methods. So a method called display is also available in this class. Okay. Now I am creating an object. of this class. So this class is having name student. So student S1. Okay, this is how we create objects, but we need to allocate memory to the object using the new operator. So student S1, then S1 is equal to new student. S1 equal to new student. Okay, this is the method by which we are allocating memory, and while this memory allocation, it calls its constructor also. The constructor calling is also done in this step, equal to new student. That time the constructor calling is done, and the values are initialized to as class number equal to 1 and name is equal to Arun. Now I can use the dot operator for calling the function display. So s1 dot display can be used for calling the function. Okay, so this is our program. So everything is enclosed within a class. This class contains two variables, class number and name. It has a constructor having the same name as of the class, and inside the constructor we are initializing values to the member variables as 1 and Arun. Then we have a display function, and the display function displays the class number and name. Okay, then we have the main function. So the main function, inside the main function we are creating object, and in the next step we are allocating memory to the object, and we are calling the display function. And I am saving this file to a folder, and the file name should be same as of the class name. So I am saving this to a folder called Java classes, and the program name is given as student student.java. Since the Java insists that the class name and the program name should be same. So I have saved the program name student.java. Now I am going to compile this file, cd java classes. Okay, using javac I am compiling javac student.java. Okay, now execution java student. Okay, so this is the output 1 Arun. So this is the way that we create a class and function. So inside the class we can create member variables, we can define member functions, and the main function is also enclosed within the class, and inside the main function we are creating object of the class. The memory is allocated using new operator, and the function is called for display. Okay, so this is about a class and a object creation in Java.